I should hopefully, being British myself, be able to give a little bit of a thing about this. We'll see, though. Let's see what sites they offer. See what I can recommend. What I can recommend. The gherkin. I like how the first thing I see is the gherkin. You call that a gherkin? Okay. Nope. Wellington Museum. Bank of England Museum. Bankside Gallery. Banqueting House. British Airways. London Eye. Yeah, the London Eye's all right. I've been to the London Eye once. It's just a big Ferris wheel. That's all it is. It's nothing special. It really isn't. The British Museum, Natural History Museum, is interesting. You can look at all the things that the Britain has stolen over the years. Buckingham Palace. I've not actually been to Buckingham Palace myself. I'm not interested in royalty whatsoever, so that's just how I am. Cabinet War Rooms, no, I haven't been there. Central Criminal Court, haven't been there. Chelsea Old Church, no. Clink Prison Museum, no. I've been to London Underground. Was it London Dungeon? That's one of the things you can do in London. Go to London Dungeon thing. That's quite good. Like a little amusement thing. Dickens House, Florence Nightingale Museum. Wow, they do like to show a lot of museums, don't they? Been to literally like none of these except for like the British Museum. Natural History Museum, I guess. I've been to Lloyd's of London. No. London Zoo. Have I been to London Zoo? Don't think I have been to London Zoo. Been to Marwell. Marwell's good. Marwell Zoo. That's a good one to go to. I've never been to London though. Monument Museum of London. I've only been to London a handful of times. Not really a place I like to go, if I'm honest. Unless it's going to Piccadilly Circus, because you go to Piccadilly Circus and then you have all the nice looking buildings, and also has Japan Center in Piccadilly Circus. So I have a reason to go there. There you go, Natural History Museum. Yeah, I've been there once when I was really young. I wouldn't mind going to London again and going to the Natural History Museum. That's something that interests me. Chapel, Queen's Gallery, Royal Courts of Justice, Royal Mute, Royal Opera House. No, never been to any of these. No, never been to any of these. St James Piccadilly. I've probably been there because I've walked around the entirety of Piccadilly Circus. Or that might not even be in Piccadilly Circus, possibly. A wee house. It's a wee house. Archduke, yeah, I've seen that. Westminster Abbey, yeah, I've been there. I haven't been inside there, but I've seen the outside of it. Just like I've seen Big Ben. Westminster Cathedral, seen that. Not that I've been there, but I've seen it. Oh, that's what I mean is when I say I've seen it, it means that I've. Are you showing lingerie? Why is the first two options like lingerie shops? I've seen it from a distance while being in London, is what I mean to say. So couldn't really say what would be. It's like London has loads of different shops, like loads of shops. So couldn't really say what's good to look at in London, if I'm honest with you. Oh wait. Eat. Yeah, it's pretty much everything. Everything you can think of is in London. Any kind of cuisine that you want, really, there's going to be somewhere in London where you can go and eat it. So, entertainment? Don't really say. Wondering why it goes tonight. Simple Minds plus guests. 6:30 to 10:20. Gay. This is gay under there. I don't know. I'm just wondering. I don't even think I've been to any of these like clubs. I don't do the clubbing scene. I've never been that kind of person, really. I've been to Boston Music Room for a gig to watch Crystal Lake play. That was good. Don't know what Crystal Lake is. It's a Japanese like metal core band. Fluid. There's a Japanese themed bar called Fluid, similar to the Japanese folk band called, which is also called Fluid, who did the opening to Akagi Nanto Karare. Love Fluid. Good folk. Good. It's a good Japanese band. I recommend it. Fluid. I have one of their albums called like The Golden Years. Really good album. But it's kind of an unknown band, pretty much. Gay Clubland. Fantastic. Coco Loco. Don't know where you would actually go, Venice, for stay in London, really. It's all extremely expensive. All you need to know, really. It's just really expensive. See what it says about London. So, London's contrasts and cacophonies both infuriate and seduce. Okay. London, the grand resonance of its very name, suggests history and might. Its opportunities for entertainment by day and night go on and on. The city that exhilarates and intimidates, stimulates and irritates. Equal measure, a grubby monopoly board studded with stellar sights. Okay. Okay, then. If I'm honest with you, if you're a tourist from another country, don't live in the UK, sure, go to London if you want, right? It's fine. I don't see any interest going to London. Personally, I think you're better off going down to Cornwall. Cornwall's much nicer than London. There's plenty of places that, you know, are much, much nicer, if I'm honest with you. Like, I might do a little bit of an extra segment at the end. I'll give you my passport to England. How about that? Yeah? Cool. We have a picture of the London Underground. Pretty easy to navigate the London Underground. A lot of people look at these underground maps. An underground map is about as confusing the first time you look at it, but then when you start actually just like looking at it properly and reading and oh, pardon me, following this the guide, you're fine. It's easy. Not as confusing as you think it is. Very weird map. Cool. So let's have a look at a day in London. See how it shows. London Eye. There's a lot of cranes in London. They're not wrong about that. I like picking a very moody atmosphere. Well, in England, you're going to have grey skies most of the time. It's been surprisingly sunny at the moment. I don't know it's cold at the moment, but it's been surprisingly sunny recently. At least when I'm recording this video. Keep in mind that when this video comes out is not when I recorded this video. So if this video came out in December, keep in mind I'm recording this in October. So, yep, go and get your full English. Yeah, you have the old London cabs around. Nothing special about them. Really, there isn't. Oh yeah, go and get a coffee. Sure. Yeah, plenty of markets, different things around. They've gone to the old skate park as well. There's a massive skateboarding scene in London. There's a lot of good places to skateboard in London, I think. I think that's why. It's the overground trains. They have an overground and an underground. So with the times I've gone to London is mainly for conventions. Going to conventions, going to MCM, going to Hyper Japan. Or just going there to go to like Japan Center or, you know, places like that. Kind of like a portal back, isn't it? You think this is 2006. You would think that they recorded this. Now the world is in a shithole. The world is just complete fucked at the moment. In the year 2022. to a simpler time. The time of 2006. Yep, there's London Eye. Oh, you got to show the traffic. Traffic is horrendous in London. That's why you park in place somewhere like Richmond and get the fucking tube in. Again, they do like their random shots where they just have like a woman standing there drinking out of a paper cup. So what did you show in this video? You showed Convent Garden, Soho, yeah, I've been there. South Bank, possibly. Tate Modern, yeah, don't think I've been there. Big Ben, yeah, I've seen Big Ben. There we go. What kind of audio tools do we have? We have like Shoreditch, South Park Bank, and Hyde Park. Let's have a look at Hyde Park.
London is one of the world's most vibrant cities, but we all need to escape the rat race sometimes. And here in the English capital, that's surprisingly easy. This urban jungle is dotted with thousands of hectares of historic parkland.
Not British enough for me, though.
Of peace and quiet. Most people wouldn't think of it that way, yet London is quite a green city.
Oh, it's very short. Look how long it is.
The most famous patch of grass in town. During its lifetime, it's been church property.
During its lifetime, it's been here, there, and everywhere. Come on, you've got to have the proper British accent, mate. Got to have the proper British accent.
Today, the park's a place of leisure with people.
I don't know. Exciting. Oh, we can have a phrase book. Oh, why is there no English phrase book? I guess it's already in English. That's a good point, actually. Why are all these games like in English? They were sold in England, and none of these games were released in America, by the way. They're all like released in England. So why is there like a one that is passport to London? Just English people just don't go to London, I guess. Well, yeah, if you live quite far up north, probably not. But yeah, I don't know. Give me a second. I'm going to bring up. So I said, didn't I, that I would bring up. All right. I'm going to pause a minute. So here you go. So here's the United Kingdom. All right. Here's the United Kingdom. See, I'm on Google Maps here. So London's here, right? You have the M25 going around. Horrific motorway there. Horrific motorway. This is why I say, if you want to go to London, my advice, right? If you want to go to London, you want to go to Richmond. I'll go Richmond. Let's see what okay, here we go. There's Richmond, right? And it's real easy, right? You go on the M3. The M3 is quite a nice, easy road to go down. You go on the M3. You will get to a place called Richmond, and there's a place you can park in Richmond. It has Richmond Park, which is quite nice. Quite nice, as you can see. Look at that, 4.8 with 23,000 reviews. Richmond Park's quite nice. You can also get hotels in Richmond that are somewhat reasonable. So, at least I think. And then you're better off getting the tube. You can get you basically get the train from Richmond, but the tube does go through Richmond. It also goes to Wimbledon as well, and go to London that way. That is the best way of doing it. But the main reason I go to London, if I do go to London, oh my word, is go to Piccadilly Circus. Which I actually don't know where Piccadilly Circus is looking at this. Piccadilly Circus, London. Got a search bar over here. So there's Piccadilly Circus. This is where I normally go if I go to London. Like I said, you can see from Piccadilly Circus, you can see the London Eye. Hyde Park is there. We just had a look at obviously Hyde Park. So you've got Piccadilly Circus is a good place to go, at least in my eyes, because obviously it's got Japan Center, which is what I want. It's got Chinatown and Soho. So it's got Soho, where you can get a lot of Japanese food and that. I just realized it's a bit see-through here and there. I use this this one for the wheel spin, so but it's fine. It serves its purpose. So yeah, I'd normally go to like go to somewhere like Soho. So you get off at the there you go. You get off at this tube station here, Piccadilly Circus, and then you got Chinatown. You've got Soho. You've got obviously Japan Center there. You go down here. There's Buckingham Palace as well down here. Even though I've never, wow, that's cool. Even though I've never actually gone there, like I've probably walked around. I've probably walked all the way around there. I've walked. I'm trying to think where I've been. So I've probably walked. There's 10 Downing Street there as well. I've probably walked all the way down here and gone into Hyde Park, but I've never gone here. I've never gone to Green Park and St James's Park and Buckingham Palace. Never, ever. But I've walked here and gone here loads of times to Hyde Park. So, and obviously you got, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I probably walked down to the River Thames here. I've probably walked here where you can see the London Eye there, and then Big Ben here. Like how they show these like 3D pictures now. That's really cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. So, but yeah. But if you have never been to the UK, yes, London is a place you can go. But have you considered not going to actually London and going all the way down here to Cornwall? Cornwall's really nice. Places down here, really nice to go to. Wales is really nice to go to as well. Wales, really nice to go to. You got the sea like Snowdonia National Park here, which is nice. Whenever you come to England, you want to avoid the major cities like Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield, Leeds, the best Birmingham, the best you can. Bath is nice. You can go to Bath. You can see like the old Roman baths and whatnot. And see the further you get up. Scotland's nice to visit as well. I went to Scotland for the first time recently. Not Glasgow or Edinburgh. I haven't been there, but I will go there just to see what they're like, but I don't think they're particularly great. I went to Fort Williams, which is see it. Oh, there it is, Fort William. So I went to Fort William and I was staying in Fort William. And then I went to like the Loch Ness. This is a Loch Ness. Went to Inverness. So what I'm saying is if you do come to England, it's not just don't just stay in London. London is not nice. London is nice for like 3 days. And I guess, there's plenty of stuff to do in London, but it's not really interesting for me. So that's just my 2 cents. But yeah. This has been a very interesting kind of different style of video. But I wanted to have a look at this passport series. Never looked at them before, so I thought I would. I was going to do them as like 6 separate uploads, but then I was looking for obviously playing the first one, Rome, and thought to myself, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Or it's more like it's exactly what I thought it was going to be, just a guide. So I thought, hey, screw it, we're going to jam all of them into one video. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Passport to London, or Passport to the PSP, as I will call this video. It's been interesting, I guess. I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.